And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. While you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3 side. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, G, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Durant with a wide-open look. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double.
Singler, he's checked in for the Thunder. Golden State also making some changes. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Barbosa's shot is off. Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles. Clark in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Roberson. And Singler kicks to Westbrook. They get the rebound. Ibaka, the pass to Canner. It's Westbrook with the drive. To the wing on the left. Here's the 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Ezeli dishes to Livingston. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that is a major league. Flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the time.
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out and get inside position.
That can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Collison's out there. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. It's Curry with the drive. And the shot is good. Curry's got 8.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
To the left wing. Roberson gets the bucket. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Green slams it in.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Roberson, good, and the assist goes to Collison. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Thunder trailing by 3. Westbrook with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Westbrook against Curry. Curry with the steal. And it's Green sliding it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, used to love to go up and jam like that.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Durant comes in for Nick Collison. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Waiters, no luck.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Singler. But they get it back. Dishes it to Waiters. From deep. It's Clark with the rebound.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Man, just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
Running them right out of the gym, Greg. I mean, the defense looks like they're ready for a break.
Outside for Durant. Off the mark. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Warriors leading by 12 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Rush. Maurice Speights out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Livingston in at the point guard. Barnes has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Durant. Oklahoma City the rebound. From deep three-point range. Oklahoma City moving it around. No coverage that time. Payne's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Oklahoma City. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Maurice Speights. Now here's Durant, guarded closer. This one for 3. Here's Adams. And that one hits back iron. The Warriors leading. Here's Livingston, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Waiters gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Now here's Payne, covered by Barnes. Payne can't hit.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. Andre Robertson comes in for Dion Waiters.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. That'll be a 5-second call.
Boy, seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Yeah, it has been, and they've been able to overcome the carelessness to this point, but I'm sure the coaching staff wants that to get cleaned up right now.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go. And it's sent back by Bogut.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Oh!
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. That's good. And that's now 29 points for Russell Westbrook.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Durant. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Durant. Westbrook's got 11 points here in just the second half. And Robertson kicks to Durant. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
By Golden State.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Rush in for Andre Iguodala. To the paint, here's Spates. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Greg, I love the fact there's no quit in them. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And Clark, you know, they went 25 and 27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Durant just inside the line. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. At one point, they led by...